Okay, we're live. What's going on, Appliance Boot Camp family and friends? Mike Sneed coming to you. Thank you, everybody who's going to be joining us tonight. I really, really appreciate it. I know I say this all the time, and it always seems like I go over, even though I say it. But tonight I'm going to make this one real quick because I do tomorrow. The next week, I have a bunch of stuff I have to do. I'm gonna be traveling tomorrow. I'll be traveling to Vegas for the weekend, and then I'll leave Vegas. I'll be in San Antonio for 1 or 2 days, and then I'll be back, and we be getting the ball rolling with the national convention that we're having with Appliance Boot Camp. So I gotta hurry up and get this thing moving and get home so I can pack so I can leave for vacation to tomorrow. But once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. Like I say, I got a lot to do. I just got a shout out to Tyson from out of Philadelphia. He gave me pretty much gave me a new batch freezer. So that's where I've been at the last couple of days, putting that together and making a little simple repairs and little maintenance you need to have done to it. Those batch freezers, like I say, brand new is about $40,000. Used, they cost you 25 to 30,000. They don't drop much in price. Used, it's gonna be about 25, 30,000. He gave it to me, I think 75, either 65. I have to go back and look now. I forgot. And he even brought it to me. So after I get everything up and running with it, that's kind of why I'm kind of late with posting my topic because I've been whatchamacall. I've been actually out there trying to use it and make sure everything is fine before I turn it over to the staff. So it works. It makes great ice cream. So I'm just working the kinks out of it, making sure everything is good. Once everything is totally good, when I get back, I'm gonna run some more product through it. Once I get done with that, then I I'll turn it over to the staff. So I've been making ice cream and cleaning and doing maintenance. So I'm getting here right before it's time to open up the actual broadcast. So that get me. We're gonna go ahead and jump into it. If you don't know, we got the Appliance Boot Camp National Convention coming up this in June 15th, 16th, and 17th. That's the same weekend as Juneteenth. Come on out if you don't have anything to do. Even if you got something to do, I would advise you put that aside and come on out and be a part of something historic. On June 15th, we're gonna have the actual concert. We're gonna have Terang, one of our alumni, national recording artists. He's gonna be performing that Thursday night. That Thursday night is also what we call Rockin' on Rayford. It's a concert series in the town. It's totally free. Come on out, party with us, our little meet and greet. So we want that to be nice. I'm responsible. They try to get each business downtown to actually sponsor a band. That's the night that I'm sponsoring the band with Tyran. Also, that Friday we're gonna have our symposium where we're gonna come together and we're gonna continue this movement, get everybody on the same page, where everybody know the direction we're going into. We're looking to get back into the skilled trades, not looking for jobs. We're not looking for jobs anymore. We're looking for ownership. We're looking to get contractors license, and we're looking to get in there and control from the top down. Not just controlling the end part where we connecting directly to the customer, but we're looking to control get a third party warranty company if possible, and use that to actually control the industry, take our destiny in our own hands. And so that's what we're gonna be looking to do. And then on Saturday, we're gonna have our gala where we're gonna party and have a great time. Also, people have been calling. Want to know if their spouses are welcome and stuff. Yes, please bring your spouses and stuff. I don't want. I personally like to dance with a woman, so no. If you don't, that's great. But I like for if you need somebody to dance with. So yeah, bring your partner. Also, if they want to come into the actual symposium, it's them too. Especially if y'all gonna be investing together, they need to know the direction we're going in. Everybody need to be on the same page. And like I say, for us to get in, for you to get into the actual symposium, is $100. That ticket not only covers this Friday that we're gonna have the convention, but it also the $100 will cover the gala. So that gets you in both places. So if you all coming, for a couple, it'll be $200, and that includes the symposium, and that will include the actual gala. If they don't want to go to the symposium, then I'm looking to actually have where we can actually. I shouldn't say it now, because depending on how many tickets we sell. I'm looking to sell about 300 tickets. That's what I'm pushing for. If we sell 300 tickets, and we might can have something where if your spouse doesn't want to go to the symposium and be there, they'll be able to still have a ticket to go to the actual dance. But I gotta make sure we gotta stay within the fire marshal capacity. So that's the only thing right now. The place I'm looking to have the gala and the place that we're having the actual convention. Once again, thank you to the Rudy Theater, Jeff, and Spook for actually offering their facility to us and allowing us to use it. And not only that, they're actually taking care of all of the ticketing and everything. So that takes a huge load off of me, where you all can go and they handling all of that. So when we get there, just make sure you tell them thank you for extending the olive branch out to us. I really appreciate them. But right now, both places hold about 400 people. So if you want to guarantee that you get into the gala and get it, I would say go ahead and buy both buy a ticket to the symposium. That guarantee you to get into the gala. But it all depends how many tickets we sell. I think right now we might be we just went on they just on sale Monday. I think we might have sold about 80 already. I don't have a count, but I'll be able to find out. I'll find out not next week. 'Cause next week I'm gonna be gone pretty much. I'll find out the following week about where we stand at with counts ticket sales. But go ahead, because like I say, tickets. I'm expecting tickets to go fast. And and that kind of leads us into the topic of tonight, the benefit of an educated mass. It used to be said back in the day that if they found gold in the pits of hell, every other race will be there tomorrow morning, mining it for everything that it's worth, and then African Americans will show up 2 weeks later asking for a job, offering their labor for a job. And unfortunately, that's the way things used to be amongst us. It wasn't a lot of entrepreneurship moved on, and we wanted everybody else to go there and put everything in place, and then we come there looking for a job. I'm very proud of the alumni and the people who watches Appliance Boot Camp. You all are excellent. Last week we had brother Mike Reed on from Reed's Appliance, giving us a lot of game, a lot of information, a lot of stuff that we can go out there and make money. 2 years ago, if I would have brought someone like Mike Reed onto the channel, everybody is still been waiting. When can he teach us what to do? Are we waiting on him? Put together a class. Let us go. But no more. You all now know how to self-educate yourself. You all know the theory of how these appliances work, how electronics and stuff work, and you all were the people. The next morning, I looked. You all were out there doing commercial appliances, and ever since then, I'm seeing everybody popping up doing commercial appliances. Nobody's waiting for anybody to give them permission. They're not waiting for nobody to give them no course. They're not asking, can I ride with you to show up? No, the people looking at they know how to self-educate yourself. Not saying y'all sharing educational stuff on how to find out how to do stuff and how to do that, and you all out there doing it, and that's the way it should be. It should never be where we have to wait for somebody to give us permission, or you have to wait for somebody to actually show you how to do something. You all supposed to be out there. Uh, when somebody give you the information, you know where point you in the right direction. You go get it, and that's how you move fast. And that's the way I'm looking for us to move with this thing that's coming up with the Appliance Bootcamp National Convention. It's not so much me coming and I'm telling everybody which way to go, which way to go. We all are entrepreneurs now. We all know the risk. If we can get, we're gonna get people give us professional guidance. Everybody get the same information. We'll come to a consensus of which way we want to go, and we move and we attack it the same way you all attack those commercial appliances. We got to get in here and start getting skilled trades. We got to get in here and start creating entrepreneurship. Like right now, you're starting to look around social media right now. The trending topic is HBCUs. HBCUs, they incompetent, they broke, they poor. They don't know what they're doing. There's no use for them. And that's not true. The problem that we had at HBCUs is the problem that we are addressing here at Appliance Bootcamp. The HBCUs didn't put an emphasis on creating entrepreneurs. Their emphasis was put on creating employees. And when that happened, you now is at the mercy of the employer. I had the benefit of not only being a HBCU graduate. I graduated from a HBCU, so I know how it is as a student. I also had the privilege of being on the advisory board for HBCU. So my company was actually on the advisory board, and on there I got to sit on the advisory board with Fortune 500 companies. My little small appliance and electrical company sitting on there, and I got to see what happened behind the scenes. I got to see how the curriculums got put together. I got to see the discussions that goes on, and I told you all, well, not you all, because I didn't know you all back then, but I told all then of Facebook, which was my family and friends years ago, that we were in trouble because what happened, we weren't creating enough business owners, and when you don't create enough business owners, when the businesses come back, they're not giving no money to no HBCU. I'm going to share a screen that I have right here. This is something I wrote back in 2016. And that's a good thing about Facebook. People get mad and stuff about Facebook, but Facebook keep receipts. Facebook, you can go back anytime. Facebook and Facebook will be it put timestamps, and I like to see what people were talking about 7, 8, 9 years from the time something gets popular, because I can tell then where you was at. If you just constantly following the newest trend, I want to see where you was at those years ago, and that'll tell me about where your mind was at and your core beliefs. But I'm going to share this screen that I got right here and let you all see what I wrote back in, let's see, let me enlarge this. Okay, this was back in, as you can see, this was back in 2016 when I wrote this, and this was me. I had just left. I had just left for board meeting, and it was pretty much the last one I went to. Old Mike Sneed running his mouth, and I guess they said "No, we don't need him on there." But unfortunately, I now, as they say, the roosters are coming up coming back to roost, because now they're actually what I was trying to tell them in 2016. They're now some of the HBCUs are actually feeling the blunt of it now. But this is what I wrote. why HBCUs have to start creating employers rather than employees. Last week, I attended a board meeting at a major HBCU. The board consisted of about 25 companies, several Fortune 500 companies, and others that make well over 100 million per year. The school needed money for scholarships, equipment, salaries, and etc. The dean of the school asked that each company pay $1,000 over a 3-year period. So here they are. They got these multi-millions and billion-dollar companies sitting at the table. I'm sitting there with them, and the school is struggling. The school is saying, "Hey, we need some money. We sending you all our talent. Y'all coming here getting our students. We're educating them. Can y'all throw us some money back?" And all they asked for was $1,000. They just wanted $1,000. And not only that, they said, "Can you? We'll give you just pay. You can break it up and pay it as long as you pay it within 3 years. Give us our thousand. Just give us $1,000. Just something." And and it's crazy. So here was I was shocked that they would ask a Fortune 500 company for less than $400 per year donation or investment. So I was looking. I said, "You gonna ask these guys for $1,000 over 3 years? Come on, that should have been a 10 million or 15 million." But the reaction for the companies were even more shocking. Um, so when they asked them for that, then this what the companies told them. They wanted the university. They told it. I'm sitting there. This is not something somebody told me. This is not something I'm speculating. I was there. So that's why when people they kind of people some people kind of was wondering why I was kind of I was kind of upset with Dion doing this stuff because I know what happened in these board meetings. It ain't that people misusing the funds and this and that. They gotta make a decision. Are the lights gonna get cut off, or are we're gonna pay this bill or pay that bill? They don't have any money there. They don't have any money there. So uh, so they wanted the school to prepare all these documents just for them to consider giving them $1,000. So they're going to have to write all these papers, and they gave them all. They were telling them they got to call my secretary, get this form, and then after you get this form and you fill all this stuff out, then we have to go vote on it for $1,000. And like I told them, I said it's going to cost more money for you all to get approved than the money that you can expect to receive. And here I am on the board. And like I said, I got the smallest company on there. And I finally tell the board. I told them that I was a very small company. I probably had about four or five employees, and $1,000. I had $1,000 probably in my pocket, at that time. And I thought it was laughable that they to even ask for 1,000. It's kind of like what you call on that Austin Powers. The guy want to break them. And he asked for $1 million. No, they're asking for 1,000. And I finally told them $1,000 is laughable. And I told the board if they couldn't step up and support us like they support NC State, who they give 10 million or more to every year, then they should be removed from the board. I also told the staff that they have to change their mindsets. I told them they were just as good as NC State. So why would you even ask for $1,000? And when I done that, the room remained quiet for a while. And I wonder if I had just ran off the perceived support the school thought they had. They weren't going. They weren't going to give them no money. I knew they won't. I wasn't even to ask for them. So I thought maybe they're gonna send me a letter saying my services were no longer needed on the board, but who cares? I know they aren't going to give $50 to HBCU. They're and same thing now. What we saying, they're only there to take the best talent, which they did. They came back and rated all the talent that Jackson State had, and still going back. From my understanding, they still on coming back. If somebody show up on the practice field now, they show coming back up stealing them. And they want to take the best talent they can find to make them more money to send to NC State. No different than our athletes. Graduates of HBCU, we have got to do better. We have graduated thousands of students each year for the past 100 years. At that time, that was this was like I said about 6 years ago, 7 years ago. Um, and we've been graduating thousands of students for the past 100 years, but we didn't even have enough business owners of our graduates to fill a 25 member board. And that's the problem that you find with the HBCUs. That's the problems that you find within African American community. We don't have the actual entrepreneurship to keep it going. Now you see, when we do have the entrepreneurship to keep it going, what happens when we have the entrepreneurship to keep it going? You see, then the entrepreneurs can step in and be a bridge to get people where they need to be at. You saw recently, Mr. Glenn going to do his seafood market. Because I'm already an entrepreneur, I can step in and say, "Hey, Mr. Glenn, I can lighten the load up on you a little bit." I don't go there asking him to to to. I don't go there trying to get over on him. I go there and tell him, "Hey, I know where you're going. Let me lighten the load on you a little bit, and I can step in and use my resources and use my business acumen to get him up and moving." And help him cross over that bridge. And now when he got ready to do the food truck, same thing. And when he get ready to do it, I can go back over there again and say, "Hey, let me help you get it up and running because this is something that we need." And you go over there and help him. But if he's the only entrepreneur out here, he doesn't have any help. Also, what we have, we not only do you become somebody who's planting all these other businesses and stuff, you now can help mentor the other businesses that's coming. Let me see. Let me find this right here. Uh, th- 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 this is this is Mrs. I'm gonna show you all this right here. I'm gonna share this screen with you. I'm gonna share this screen with you over here. This is another thing. I'm just getting started in the ice cream parlor business. Just getting started, and and from here, I don't know. I got to get a count, but I'm just getting started in the ice cream parlor business. And this is she doesn't mind now because they're gonna be opening in a couple of weeks. But this is another lady who took my course. She took my course. She was one of the first. She came with the first. She came with the actual. Uh, uh, she came with the actual first. She came with the actual first class. I need to share the audio with you too. So I'm gonna let you all see this, and this what she's put together. We're here. We're here at the serving spoon down at pond level, and now it's gonna be serving up scoops. She has an ice cream cafe that's coming. She actually took my actual course, how to start an ice cream parlor, and starting off, we're gonna be supplying her ice cream for her. Let's go in and take a quick look. We're inside, and man, if you all, I thought I was coming into a construction site, but Miss Joyce right now has everything's done. She's ready. I keep asking her when she's gonna open, and she said she ain't quite ready, but maybe in February or March. But I thought I was coming back to a construction site. This used to be the post office that this building was, and she transformed it. And they built this, and they're doing this by them. They're doing it themselves. And they paying for it as they go. They're debt free with this, and like I said, we're gonna supply the ice cream. They're gonna have this is gonna be the counter where you actually order from. You come over here. She got the chairs that you sit at. You're good. Right here, I did not know, but her husband, Mr. Wayne, he actually retired from the post office. This was a post office, so they got his stuff in here, tying it all in. Look at all the murals and stuff that she had in. This right here is going to be an actual where you actually receive your actual uh, 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 products from. So this would be where you order there. You come over here, you actually receive it. Man, it just looks so good, so good. Can't wait to get in here and get her going. She's ready to open. She's ready to open, but she said she has a couple of things she want to do. I don't see what she needs to have done, I'm just amazed because I got to come here right when the post office was coming out, and this is my first time back, and it just looked really good. So, what's the address here, Miss George? 121 West Pond and Pond Level. Is right beside the serving school. This is serving up school. And can't wait to come down here for the grand opening. This is what you can do. Just be creative and start the dream. Don't think that you have to go into a lot of debt to actually start a little business. You just got to put a little elbow grease in, and you appreciate it a whole lot more. And you got to do it all at one time. Just take your time like they're doing. They're not rushing. They're not trying to force anything, and they're being very creative. And you can actually see it coming out in their building. I really love it. Great job. Great job. Okay. Well, that's what happened when you start becoming an entrepreneur, building stuff. You now transplanting and putting other people in business. You know how to do it, and that's what we're doing now. That's what you come to the convention for. When you come to the convention and we get together, just think right now one person just putting all these different businesses spawning off of this one person. Just think when all of us get together and we can put all our minds together, put a little bit of our capital behind it. What we're gonna do? What we're gonna do? We got, and not only that, no, I got several other people who's popping up with ice cream parlors in the next couple of weeks, and there's doing this, and so that's what we have to do as African Americans to break this thing. Because I'll be honest with you, I'm tired of us being labeled as the poorest people. I'm tired of us being labeled as the people who don't have anything. I'm tired of it. I don't want to be on that team anymore. I want us to get out there and show what we can do and put our stamp out here on this stuff. Put our stamp out here on this stuff. I'm gonna read some of the stuff we got going on in the chat. Um, and uh, and we then like I say, I gotta get out because I gotta go spend some time with my wife this weekend. I've been just busy the last couple of weeks, and she said we need to spend some time together. So, all right, is it legit? Hey, Mike. Hey, how you doing? That's what he says. Quentin Hodge. Hey, Mike and ABC fam. Hey, how you doing, Quinn? Um, Pristine quality appliance repair. Hey, Miss Z, how you doing? Happy birthday, Mike. Enjoy your vacation. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna enjoy it. A matter of fact, uh, my wife told me I said, are we going to anything spectacular, or anything out there? She said, no, just bring some comfortable clothes. We just gonna relax. So I'm going, and that sounds really good. I'm going out there to relax for a couple of days. Uh, John Dizak say, hey, Mike. Hey, how you doing, John? Uh, Ricky Johnson, what's up, Mike and ABC fam? Hey, how you doing? Um, okay. Pristine quality appliance repair. It was nice meeting him. He was a good dude. Oh yeah, who she's talking about? She's talking about Tyson. Uh, Tyson saying Tyson. I talked to him. He's gonna come onto the channel and we're gonna do an interview. Uh, but Tyson, he's been doing water ice. He's been doing water ice for almost 30 years up in Philadelphia. Matter of fact, um, if you ever look at Social Proof, it's a guy called Happy Ice out in California. He's a millionaire. He made $1 million so and so doing water ice. Where him and they're not business partners, but they actually learn. Excuse me, actually learn everything from the same guy. So they pretty tight. And so he's within that crowd of that guy. So if you go look at Happy Ice and follow him. They run in the same crowd. They pretty much do their things together. Where they were trained by the same person, and they talk kind of like us as Appliance Boot Camp. So they're pretty tight. And so I saw he that's another thing too. Uh, uh, I forget his name. Oh, I forget his name. But that's another. Never know. Like I said, I had a guy come over here from Poland. He came. This was 2 years ago. I was putting this stuff on YouTube about the ice cream parlor. He saw it. Him and his wife came to the ice cream parlor from Poland, and they wanted to see how things operate, kind of mimic what I was doing. I got pictures with them. Him and his wife, they started that ice cream parlor. So I'm on just like y'all. We have the ice cream parlor. We have the Appliance Boot Camp Facebook group. We have a Mystic Ice Cream Boot Camp Facebook group. So I go on there. I'm getting ready to go buy a new Emery Thompson freezer for about $40,000. Shout out, I forget his name. I gotta find out his name. I asked people, did anybody have one for sale before I put my order in? He sent me a message and told me, "Hey, go look for Electro Freeze FT1." Now, I'm if anybody else who's gonna do ice cream, you're interested in doing this, you can do this, but don't call Mike Sneed to try to help you fix it. You all gotta. I gotta worry about mine. You can fix it if you do appliance repair. You can fix it. It's simple. The little stuff, the machine is simple and it's easy to work on. He said, don't go buy a new Emery Thompson. Look for Electro Freeze FT1. So what happened, Emery Thompson used to make the Electro Freeze product. They had the contract to make Electro Freeze. And the FT1 is their 20 quart Emery Thompson. Everything's the exact same. So he said, go find that and get that instead. So I go look and I said, dang on, it is this exact same thing. Only thing you got at the front, instead of having Emery Thompson, it got Electro Freeze on it. So that's when I saw Tyson, and I called him up. He had one for sale. I said, "Hey, I see you got a FT1 Electro Freeze for sale." And he was like, "Yeah, are you black?" And I was like, "Yeah." He said, "Man, I can't believe it. You a brother doing homemade ice cream?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Man, I cannot believe this." And so he said, "Yeah, I got it. I was getting ready to sell it, but he told me he's getting ready to take it out of storage, put it on sale." He said, "My nephew just put it on the mark on eBay. Uh, if you want it, I'm holding it, and I'll sell it to you." And I was like, "Okay." And I said, "I got something to do the next 2 weeks, but I'll come up and get it." He was in Philadelphia, and he was like, "Nah, man, if I'm gonna bring it to you," and he did. 2 days later, while we had the ice cream parlor boot camp, he shows up, him and his nephew, and they delivered me my that freezer, and then he knocked off another five. I think he another $5 or $1,000. He sat and talked, and we had a great time. He actually talked to the class. The same thing, like it's crazy. Just like you all, when I have to tell you all that appliance repair, you can make $100,000. I have to tell you all that because if I tell you all the real numbers you can do an appliance repair, y'all swear up and down on capping. You'd be like, man, that guy capping. I ain't listening to him. He just telling stories. So I can't tell you all the true thing about what this appliance repair can do. Right now, six figures is the got pushed in everybody's head. I can make six figures. I'm a high value man. I'm good. So everybody think about six figures. So that's just what I say with appliance repair. You can make six figures easily doing appliance repair. So I tell people that, and that's all they care about. And then when they get in, they're like, "Man, you didn't tell me we can make all this money." But yeah, well, the same thing with the ice cream. He's there and he's telling them about getting into the ice cream. And once you get your shop up and running, the amount of money and stuff that you can make. And he was telling them because I tell everybody you make 85 to 90,000. And when you first get started, your first year, if you're in an area like like I am and Clayton. I mean, not Clayton and Selma and stuff. That's gonna be about where you're gonna be at. If you gotta build up an area. If you're in a place that's moving a little bit better, you got a little bit more foot traffic and stuff. You can do better. So he was telling them, they can look forward to, and he was telling them, I have to be careful, but he was telling them, yeah, once you get going, he said you make 240, 300,000 selling this stuff easy. And everybody looked at me. And I was like, I can't tell y'all that because if I do, y'all won't believe me. Y'all think I was lying. He was like, yeah, you do that easy. Once you get up and moving, and people like your product, and so I was telling them, I was laughing because I was telling them I can't tell you all that because y'all think I'll be lying, think I'm just trying to sell a course. And I had some of the alumni from Appliance Boot Camp there, and they said the same thing. You done us the same way with the appliance repair. I was like, yeah, I have to tell you all that so y'all don't think I'm lying, so I can actually get you all to get into it. Because if I tell you the true numbers behind it, you wouldn't believe me, and you would just say, nah, that guy just telling something. But yeah, so what happened? He actually spoke to the class, told them everything about it, and I really appreciate it. I'm not gonna get him onto the channel, let him interview him, so he can tell you all about the frozen dessert uh, industry. All right, Miss Z, Pristine Quality Appliance Repair. Say her and her nephew Ed got their tickets to the national convention. Can't wait. Thanks. I appreciate it. Is it legit? What's in San Antonio? San Antonio is what they call the Asties. It's there next week. I'll be there Wednesday and Thursday. I'll just be there 2 days. I'm gonna do the Encompass boat trip, and then I'm gonna be coming back. My outs. What's up, Mike and ABC family? Hey, how you doing? Pristine Quality Appliance Repair. The convention is historical indeed. Yeah, it is. It's going to be historic. Okay, thanks, Mr. O. Mr. O say you guys ticket. He'll see us in June. All right. Donnie Madden. Say hello, Mike and ABC fam. Hey, how you doing? All right. Paul Brown. What's up, Mike and ABC? Hey, how you doing, Paul? DCNF Appliance Repair. Say what's going on, Mike and ABC fam. Hey, how you doing? Pristine. So I'm about to tackle the commercial ice machine, brothers. Mike, I went to the. Oh, okay. What in the world, man? You really doing it? She said I went to the training yesterday in Gainesville after I came back from North Carolina. I cut my trip short to attend. Thanks, brother Reed. Oh man, way to go. Also, I don't know yet, but one of the national sales. You all are really making moves. One of the national sales director for Scotsman reached out to me. So I'm hoping that her and I can talk and set something up. We can actually maybe get some machines in here, do some training. But yeah, the national sales director from Scotsman reached out to me, and it was funny. She been watching y'all stuff, and she was excited to see that we had some young people coming through here. So we're gonna try to reach out to her and get some stuff and maybe get some stuff to train on. 63 Impala Rag Dude. What's up, Mike and ABC fam? Hey, how you doing? BK from the Rockies. Hey, ABC family and friends. Hey, how you doing? Daily Revenue. How did she find the building? Okay, the building. How she got the building? She actually bought the building. It was an old post office. Her and her husband purchased that building. The post office used to pay them rent. She was glad to get the post office out. Got the post office out. They were looking for something to do with the building. So she always come and get ice cream from us. And she asked me about 2 years ago about the ice cream parlor business. And I told her I would show her how to make the ice cream. And she said, no, she got too much going on. She don't want to make the ice cream. She wanted to set her stuff up like mine, where she's going to have some high school kids. She already got her kids already hired. And they're going to actually serve the ice cream. And that's her retirement. So the ice cream parlor is her retirement. So they buy the ice cream from us. We deliver it down there. She sell it and scoop it out and make her money, and that's it. So that's how we're doing it, and that's her retirement money, and it's going to be a great retirement for her. Her daily revenue. Oh, never mind. Okay. Let's see. Quentin Hodge looks great. Yeah, it does. It does. She done. And I got another video coming. She actually hosted us down there this past Wednesday. So before I release the video, I gotta whatchamacall add edit and add some more stuff to it. DCNF appliance repair. That's nice. Yeah, it is. Press team quality appliance repair. I agree. It's our time to make some serious moves and make a difference and not be. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. No doubt. Okay. Johnny Ware. What's up, Mike? Hey, what's up, Johnny? What's up, Mike? I enjoyed the training last weekend. See you in June. Respect. Thank you. How did it go when you got back in, Johnny? With that commercial appliance. Did you take a look at it? Johnny is one of our alumni. I didn't I had Johnny came he came 2 years ago to appliance camp. He came to the old appliance boot camp, the old building we had. So when he came, he what's call he was there at the old building. He came back. I hadn't talked to Johnny in a long time. I didn't know all that he was doing, and to find out he's killing it. All the stuff he's doing, he's flipping appliances and everything. I was surprised. I was like, man, I hadn't heard from him. He was like, yeah, and he already bought. He already purchased a ice cream trailer. He got everything in it, and they rebuilding the truck, and he's gonna be doing ice cream down there. So he brought him and one of his employees that's gonna be working in the ice cream trailer for. They came to the ice cream parlor, and he also wanted to look at the actual commercial appliances. So him and I took the commercial appliances apart and took a look at them because he actually going to be working on laundromat when he got back. So I want to know how did it go. Mario Ortez. Okay. Mike, I need your email. I'm trying to start an appliance repair business. Here go my email right here. And that's the phone number too. You can call that on Wednesdays. But they go to email. Um, daily revenue. Yeah, if we told you the truth, you would think we were lying. What's up, Mike? Man, how you doing? Thanks for joining in. Appreciate it. Uh, Prince Yowzer. We love you so much, Uncle Mike. Thanks because we don't read. Yep, here we go. Johnny Ware. Did yeah, what happened? I didn't I, like always when people come talk, like when the alumni is talking to the new students, I try to leave so people can talk. I had just met Tyson that day, and I was actually trying to get everything situated. I had to go get his money from the bank and all that stuff. And so I asked him, could he just talk to the class? And that's Johnny was in there when that's what he told Johnny. Now he told him, they can make 240 to 300,000 selling frozen desserts. And that's when Johnny and it was like, yeah, you told us the same thing. Didn't tell us all the things with appliance repair. And I told him then I can't tell you all what the true numbers are because y'all won't buy the course. It just sounds too good to be true. But that won't me telling them that. That was him telling them that what they can make. Uh, Greg B. One man show doing 4 or 5 calls a day. You can make 6 figures in 4 or 5 months easy. That's not working. Yeah, see that. Oh man, yeah. See, that's the things right there. Uh, that's what Greg B just said. If I came on here 2 years ago and told you all that, you could be a one man show, you can do 4 or 5 calls a day, and you can make a hundred you can make 100,000 in 6 months. You can really make 200, 250 one man show doing 4 or 5 stops a day, doing appliance repair. But if I told you all that, oh my God, look how bad we had to fight to tell you all about 100,000. And then on top of that, everybody say, "Is that gross?" No, that's net. You put that in your pocket. There ain't no overhead in this appliance repair business. There ain't no overhead. How much of that do you get to keep? That's how much you get to keep. There ain't no overhead in it. But yeah, if I would have told you all that at the beginning, they wouldn't believe it. Patrick Young, what's good, Mike? What's good, ABC family? Hey, how you doing? Yep, there go DCNF. Yep, that's what he's saying. 6 figures every quarter. So yeah, so we there. That's right, Mike. Mike. Hey, if you hadn't already, y'all what we call go sign up for Mike's YouTube channel. If you don't mind, Mike, put the link to your YouTube channel in the actual chat. Get him to 1,000 subscribers. He's actually putting a lot of his repairs and all that stuff while he's out there in the field. But he can't go live yet because he got to have 1,000 subscribers. Let's get him to 1,000 subscribers because he's putting out great stuff out there. I've been catching all you little shorts and stuff, and he's actually out there doing the repairs and stuff. He remind me a lot about WWHVAC, where he's giving you all repairs while he's out there in the field and stuff. Good stuff you putting out there, man. Preston quality appliance repair. Cool. I went to the Scotsman training. Oh man. Said she was the only black female there amongst other technicians. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. DCNF. So that's what's up. Yep. The networking. Yep. Buy wholesale, sell it retail. Yep. That's exactly what it is. Yep. No doubt. Johnny. Okay. Johnny said he got the model numbers. He going there this weekend. Okay. Good stuff. They networking. Frank Evans said hit that button. Okay. All right, here we go. Mike Young, Patrick Young. Mike, I'm still out there recruiting while I'm on the road. Everyone I meet is so receptive, especially the young brothers. I'm looking for a local job now so I can get an appliance repair. Okay, good stuff. Yeah, same thing. The young we had a young crowd this time. We had a young crowd. We had 19, 20, 21, 25. You had a real young crowd. And shout out to the young people. Some had 2 first cousins, had 2 brothers. The 2 first cousins, uncle and dad is making sure they on top of things, pushing them. I've had 1 or 2 conversations with them, making sure that the young men know about the opportunity that's been afforded to them and to take advantage of it, making sure that they stand on the right track. And they're excited to see how they do. Okay, Stoker reviews. Hey, Mike, my first purchase will be 2 fixer uppers. What's your thought on that? You talking about houses or you talking about what are you talking about? Houses? You talking about 2 houses, fixer uppers? Okay, here we go. Um, Stroker reviews. Hey, Mike, should I purchase property once I have the capital, or should I do something else with the money? I would say this. It depends on how much money you have. I would not. I wouldn't purchase property and not have any capital. It costs money to renovate properties and stuff. Um, for me, because it take because especially in the beginning, I done everything through cash flow, and it costs money. And just think, like let me pull this up. Um, when you start trying to do stuff like this, uh, when you start trying to do stuff like this, it it what's it called? It can get really really expensive. Let me see if I can pull this up. I got property leads coming in. Let me take a look at these real quick. See if I see anything. No. Okay. But when you start trying to do stuff, uh, renovating property and stuff like that, it gets expensive really really quick. Let me find. I should have that. Where the thing at in the town? Oh, here we go. So, like I say, I'm still doing the shipping container, and this what they sent back yesterday. Like I say, it gets to be expensive, and I have to what you call I have to no you know you have to do repair. You know the engineer every time you have to send it back to get something. Every time you have to send it back to get something else, the engineer, it costs to do this. So every time they want something else. So here go Rocky Mount again. Um, uh, Floodplain development, no comments. They're done. And here go to Public Works. I might, I ain't gonna say that. They might be watching. But here go. Here go what they want. They want to show us connection for the dumpster pad. I understand that. I can see that. Okay, if I'm spraying that off, and then they don't want the water to just run off. They want it to run into the sewer. Okay, I can understand that. But this I don't understand. Water service must include hot and cold water. When in the world have you ever seen an outside speaker for hot water? No, the guy put he put a tap out there. He shows a tap out there going to the dumpster for cold for the actual cold water. I'm not gonna pay no to send no hot water halfway across the property out there to no dumpster. I ain't gonna spray it off with no hot water. Why? I don't know anybody go out there. Maybe it's something different. I don't know. I never sprayed no hot water. I only see one speaker out there. So he wants me. He wants to have. He wants to have a hot and cold water out there. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna be. I don't know. But anyway, so that wasn't on it last time we were there. He wants that on there now, and includes CRM detail 1.1 on detail sheet, additional detail for dumpster pad. See, all that stuff got cost, and these engineers aren't cheap. No, you talk $1,000 or so every time they got to make a change, and when they make these changes, no, I gotta pay for it. So if you're somebody who's low on funds and stuff like that, it's gonna hurt you. You get and I haven't started building this to get it approved so I can start to build. And that's the thing too. People keep asking when you gonna release the drawings and stuff. So if you buy the ice cream parlor boot camp, you get I give you I'm paying for this. I'm paying for the engineers to do all this stuff. So you'll actually get this right here, the actual finished drawings or all the stuff that the city and state need. So you'll get all the drawings. So if you want to do the same thing that I'm doing, go buy 8x20 shipping container and drop it on a piece of vacant property. Um, you won't have to go through all this stuff. I already had it done for you, and you can just take it to the department, and they're what you call, and they no you ain't got to pay those thousands of dollars I had to pay. That's the thing that I'm doing now. If you just starting out, that's no you talking thousands of dollars, to get just to get to the point where you can start building out. I ain't got to the point where I can build out yet. That's just going through the preliminaries. Same thing if you're gonna buy a house like this, not a house, but a building like this, and build it out and fix it out. If you ain't got no cash and you ain't got no, if you're not running a business that's gonna generate enough cash flow for you to do it, it can get expensive. With me, when I first started, I was having to do it myself because the money that I had to do it to pay somebody, I paid them, but it didn't get done. So I ended up having to do it myself, which worked out great because now those same skill sets I've been able to bring them over into this building, into the ice cream parlor to help Mr. Glenn, to help everybody else I'm helping. I've been able to use that same skill set, so it worked. But towards the end, I actually I couldn't build them fast. I couldn't renovate the houses fast enough. So I actually started paying. I had Orlando, my carpenter. Orlando would go and repair the houses for me. I paid Orlando $30 an hour. It cost him $30. Cost me $30 an hour for him to go, and he paid his. He had a helper. I paid him $15 an hour. So it's costing me $45 an hour for Orlando to actually go out there and work on my houses for me. And all I done, I whatchamacallit, I said I can go do appliance repair and make $85 an hour. So I make 85 and I give him 45. So I still making $40 an hour. But what I ended up doing, I had a young guy that was just I had two guys that were just getting started in appliance repair, and I was teaching them, and I paid them $40 an hour. So I paid one guy $40 an hour. He went out done appliance repair. I can make $85 an hour. So with that, is what's it called. He was making enough to pay his salary and pay for Orlando to do the work, so I didn't have to go. So that's what I done. I had a helper. I had an actual sub that actually worked and paid Orlando. Mike Reed. Okay. We got it on. We got it on the what we call. If you let me see. If not, just go to Appliance Boot Camp Facebook group and do it. And also, I'll put a link up later to either tomorrow before the weekend. I'll put a link out to his channels. Greg B say he's COD only, but you can do it with warranty if they got to work at daily. Okay, they networking. LP, great show. Hey, LP, man, I've been watching you putting out some good content. Also, check out LP. LP is putting out great content. All of y'all putting out good stuff. LP is putting out great content also on YouTube. Check him out. Frank Evans, your dad is smiling down on you, sir. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Daily revenue, trying to figure out how to market for CODs because the warranty side is saturated. I don't know where you're at because I don't know. We got so many people out here doing it still ain't enough. The warranty company's calling all the time. You might think it's saturated, but there's plenty of work out there. Plenty of work. Okay. Houses. Okay. They networking. Okay. All right, Mr. O, until you learn to market, you will have to buy leads or pay a company send you business. The GMB makes it so you no longer have to pay for leads to earn a living until you learn to market. Okay, Mr. O. So once you have okay, Google my business page. Okay, that's what it is. Until you have a hot enough rate, Google my business. You can cut off the lead gen and third-party warranty companies and experiment with the extra money on how to market yourself. There you go. Good stuff. Okay, they're networking. There you go. And what's going on, SQ Services? BK from the Rockies. Yeah, BK from Rockies said he was trying to work on long-distance property, but ran into so many headaches with overseeing out-of-state work. Yeah. Even like I said, next town work it gets to be trying. Once I can get past this part right here, once I get past this part, I'll be able to rock and roll. I thought I would be honestly right now. I thought I would be actually uh, done with the concrete. I would have it. I would have it the actual container sitting out there. I will have my actual ice machine sitting out there, actually making me a little bit of money. And then we haven't still haven't gotten started. But my goal is to get this thing and open up on Memorial Day. I still got plenty of time to make it. All right. DCNF for appliance repair. Property management companies are great for your portfolio. Yep, they're good too. They're good too. All right. So it's 9 o'clock. I always say I'm going to make it quick. Never get to be quick. But like I say, having an educated mass like you all makes things so much better. You can nobody's depending on nobody showing them anything anymore. You all know how to self-educate yourself. Just show you what the information is. Y'all go get it, and y'all got it. Okay. Um, all right. Uh, Marshawn's room. Okay. Can you run down your class schedule and prices? Much appreciated. Um, right now I'm not having another class until after the actual national convention. So that's where everything is going to now, national convention. Right now we have the online course. The online course, we teach you everything you need to know how to start an appliance repair business, how to read schematics, how to fix the washers, the dryers, the refrigerators, microwaves, the ovens. We teach you the business part. We teach you how to register your LLC. We teach you 5 banking account methods. We teach you all of that. Not only do you get the appliance repair business, but you'll get the dryer vent cleaning business. You'll get the blender repair business. You get the garage door business. You also going to get the ice cream parlor business. And you saying right there, what I showed earlier, that's one of our graduates that started the ice cream parlor business. Matter of fact, I've had one, two, three, four. Then I have another one coming up, five next week. Five, six, 7 people. 7 people have taken the course, or I have talked to and instructed. They have at ice cream parlors, and that's I think that's pretty good. 7 people actually branched off from that little ice cream parlor, and the ice cream parlor is not my thing. I got it from Jeff Marco, so he done it for over 25 years. And I just follow his lead. Um, but yeah, if you want to come to do the online, it's 1,700. If you want to do the hands on is 3,000. You get the online courses, and you also get to come here hands on to the hands on live. And it's just a 3-day course. You come out here in 3 days. I teach you everything you need to know to get out here and start making money. All these guys that you see in here who's making the money, they came to a weekend course. I don't think you need to be going to school for no 3 or 4 weeks trying to learn a trade. Matter of fact, you see that nursing scandal. They got the nursing scam thing going on. They was giving people fake nursing license, and those nurses was going out there making all that money. And come to find out, what we call uh, matter of fact, I lost my train of thought. They people were selling people nurses fake license, so they can go ahead and become a nurse and and make all this money. And the crazy thing about it, even the ones that had the fake license, they could pass they ended up after working out on the job for a little bit, they was able to pass the test. So then you start to wonder, why I gotta go through all this stuff when you can actually learn on the job and be able to be efficient enough to pass the test. So that's the way I feel with appliance repair and all that. You don't have to be stuck in nobody school for all this time trying to learn how to do appliance repair. You pretty much can do it in a weekend. Ain't for 4 or 5 parts inside of a dryer. Ain't for 4 or 5 parts inside of a washer. and don't take you about 15, 20 minutes to take it all the way apart. In 2 hours, you can take it apart and put it together 3 or 4 times. So you don't have to be stuck in class all day, spending 3 days on a dryer. I don't know what I could show you for 3 days on a dryer. I don't know what I could show you. I don't know what I can show you for 3 days on the washing machine. Uh, uh, no, I just don't know. It's just not that many parts onto it to spend that much time on it. With that, I teach you in 3 days, and you get out here and you start making some money. Um, and I'll teach you the theory behind it, how they operate, and and then what happens, you then know how to self educate yourself. You be like these guys were when came on last week. The next morning, those guys were out there doing commercial work, and nobody waiting for no course or nothing. They was out there doing it and fixing it because they knew the theory behind the appliances, how they work, and they comfortable with the meter. They comfortable reading schematics. They comfortable with the hand tools. They know how to fix anything. Know how to fix anything. Okay, DC now said get at least a $400 limit. Anything over that, you need approval. And what he's talking about, when we go to property management company, you tell them, hey, anything $400 or less, I fix it and don't have to have no approval from you. Anything above $400, I'll call you. You got to authorize it. All right. Pristine quality appliance repair. Brother Mike, does the ice cream boot camp have a Facebook group? Not yet. Right now, we still all together in the appliance boot camp. But I think we're gonna actually as we get more people into it, because right now it's still just most of the people who are in it actually came to the appliance repair. They're actually doing both. But I think what we'll do as we get more people who just doing the ice cream parlor, we might branch off and do something a little bit this separate because so we can have those discussions about the ice cream. Greg B, I'm taking my ideal certification test next month for garage doors. Okay, good thing, man. Yep, on the job training. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah. Uh, Probably we're getting too many black nurses. A lot of times that's normally what happens. That's normally what happens. That's normally what happened. They close the doors down. Thanks, Mike. Sounds good. Okay. All right. Once again, thank everybody for watching. If you hadn't already, you need to go buy your tickets. Let me give you the link to the tickets, and it'll also be in the description. I'll give you a link to the tickets. You can click this link and go buy your tickets for the actual national convention. There you go. If you need to buy your tickets for the national convention, there they go. I'm also having in the actual description of the actual video. Once again, thank you all for watching, and I'll talk to you all later.